Articles and a video popped up on the internet this week about a former NASA engineer confirming the validity of a UFO seen by Billy Meier, along with the possibility that a well-known documentary filmmaker may be considering a movie about him, his UFO sightings, and his alien contacts and prophesies. If you're not familiar with Billy Meier, his is an interesting, complex and controversial story. If you are, whether you agree with him or not, stick around to find out who is rumored to be the documentary's producer. The story of Billy Meier is primarily well known because of the quantity, clarity and unusual nature of the UFO pictures, videos and audio recordings he has taken, collected and released. Edward Albert Billy Meier was born in Switzerland in 1937 and had his first alleged alien encounter in 1942 with an elderly extraterrestrial man named Sfoth. He has since claimed encounters with an extraterrestrial woman, another who was the granddaughter of Sfoth, and many more who he calls pleasurans and claims look like humans and are primarily from Era, which is in different dimension from our own. Meier's discussions, referred to as contact notes with and revelations from extraterrestrials, have been published extensively and are occasionally controversial since they often deal with religion, spirituality, science, current events, environmental issues and other hot topics. His collections and revelations are heavily publicized by Michael Horn, a film director and spokesperson for Meier, in his post as the authorized American media representative for the Billy Meier contacts. The photographs of UFOs taken by Meier generate even more controversy than his contacts. The UFO photos have been analyzed extensively, see the documentary Contact, and conclusions run the gamut from indisputable evidence to fakes and outright fraud. That includes photos of aliens and the audio of what is claimed to be a UFO being pursued by a military jet. Which brings us to Matthew Wieczkiewicz, a longtime aerospace engineer working for various contractors on multiple NASA projects. While his confirmation is touted as new news, Wieczkiewicz says he became aware of Meier in 1978 but fell for the CIA disinformation campaign, which called them a hoax. He re-examined them starting in 2011, appears to have made his first statement on his belief in their authenticity in 2014, and continues to make presentations on his beliefs. He also allegedly supports the claims that many of Meier's prophecies on world events have come true. While Meier's spokesperson Michael Horn has already directed a documentary on him, and did they listen? It received limited distribution. That appears to be why he's touting increasing speculation about a major documentary filmmaker making an in-depth film on the controversial case. That documentary filmmaker is Michael Moore. Did you guess right? Horn says Moore first received evidence of the Billy Meier UFO contacts earlier this year. That's not quite the same as Moore himself contacting him or Meier, and Horn gives no further details, other than to warn that he may not want to take the risk on blowing the lid off the cover-up of the most important, and suppressed, story in history. Obviously, Horn knows his PR. Whether you believe all, parts or none of Meier's claims, photos or prophecies, it's an interesting story with a vast amount of information, controversy and publicity behind it.